Setting up a local host on your PC allows you to run a website or web application locally for development and testing purposes. Here are the steps to set up a local host using Xampp, a popular and user-friendly option. Step 1. Download and install Xampp. 1. Download Xampp official website. Visit px.apachefriends.org/index.html and download the version suitable for your operating system, Windows, macOS, or Linux. 2. Install Xampp. Run the downloaded installer and follow the instructions. Choose the default settings unless you have specific requirements. Step 2. Start Xampp 1. Open Xampp Control Panel. After installation, launch the Xampp Control Panel. 2. Start Apache and MySQL. In the Control Panel, click the Start button next to Apache and MySQL. These are the essential services needed to run your local server and database. Step 3. Place your files in the server directory. 1. Navigate to the htdocs folder. The default folder where you should place your web files is htdocs, located in the Xampp installation directory, e.g. Xampp htdocs on Windows. 2. Add your files. Create a new folder inside htdocs, e.g. My Website, and place your HTML, PHP, and other web files in this folder. Step 4. Access your local host. 1. Open your browser. Launch your web browser. 2. Enter the localhost URL. Type hu//localhost/ followed by the folder name you created in the htdocs directory, e.g. pp/localhost/mywebsite. 3. View your site. Your web application should now be accessible locally. Additional tips: editing files. Use a text editor or an integrated development environment IDE like Visual Studio Code or Sublime Text to edit your web files. Database management. You can manage your MySQL databases using phpMyAdmin, accessible via localhost/phpMyAdmin/. Troubleshooting, port conflicts. If Apache doesn't start, it might be due to a port conflict. Change the port settings in the Xampp control panel by clicking on Config next to Apache and editing the httpd.conf file to use a different port, e.g. 8080 instead of 80. Permissions. Ensure that your web files have the necessary read-write permissions, especially on macOS or Linux. Following these steps should help you set up a local host on your PC for web development. If you encounter any issues, the Xampp community forums and documentation are good resources for additional support.